Here goes nothing. Got 3 cameras here set up on my dashboard to try to capture my commute to work. And I really don't know how this is gonna end up being, but one way to find out, right? So, I'm dealing with life of planet Earth. So basically this is my commute to work. Nothing too exciting, but I think that's what they asked for. So let's see if we can deliver. And I'm probably gonna ramble on nervously. Not really a public speaking kind of guy. This whole thing kind of makes me a little nervous, but a little excited as well. The whole project concept and idea. And hey look, what's that in the middle of the road? A tree branch, some excitement. Let's dodge that in my nimble little car. Alright, so we've got a practically Hollywood chase sequence there. What more can you ask for? Well, not really a chase sequence, more of a stunt sequence, but hey, who cares? So, oh no. So this camera wasn't very stable, as we can see. I'm guessing I probably won't use the video for this particular camera, assuming it keeps falling over and shaking like it's doing. I hope there's no more eventful camera clarity. That's gonna leave a mark. So here we pass what used to be a closed down, if rumor is correct, facility where they used to burn garbage. Now apparently they've retooled part of it as a recyclables plant, which is nice. And I think they collect waste oil and stuff like that there too. And this particular road here is actually connecting a residential area with a, like I don't want to say industrial, but say a shopping area, commercial. And this road is unfortunately filled with manhole covers that are not even close to flush with the road. And alright, there's another tree branch from apparently the same tree. I'm guessing some tree removers were by here earlier. And I just realized that the rattling of the cameras is probably going to destroy the audio on this, but that's okay, I think, because I'm hoping the other 2 cameras don't pick up on that. And here we have a lovely view of one of the many, many, many weird-looking giant dump trucks that frequent this road. It's funny, a lot of Long Island, which is where we are, by the way, it's pretty heavily developed, at least in the Nassau County area. And this one section of road, over the past, I'd say 20 years or so, has, much like the rest of Long Island, undergone further and further development, but there's still giant patches of it that are untouched. It's just kind of, I don't want to say wilderness, but it's definitely undeveloped land. And over time they keep adding more things to it, like this whole section that we just passed through, that, here's the end of the road here, it's all like an industrial park. Different sort of buildings, warehouse type things. There's a few normal businesses, I'll call them, but they're few and far between in that section. Here we come up on Route 110, and it's filled with both offices and, like I said, shopping centers. There's a mall down to our left. We'll be heading in that direction, but we won't see the mall because we'll be stopping far short of it at my place of employment. To the left, we'll end up at another sort of shopping center area, along with a couple movie theaters. I believe there's a driving range down there too, and a mini golf course. I don't know about you, but I love mini golf. And you'll note we're stopped far short of the line. It's because coming from our left here, a lot of trucks make a turn down this road, and they're not exactly, well, they don't have small turning radiuses. So a lot of times they just kind of veer over into this lane, and usually if you want to have the front of your car intact, it's best to be a little back. Nothing really exciting on my normal morning commute, aside from those great tree branches we got to dodge. Not really sure what that's about. And for some reason it looks like my headlights are on. Just noticing this now. But yeah, apparently there's enough shadow on my dashboard where it thinks my headlights should be on. Never really happened before, but whatever. And away we go. I think we are really more than halfway there now. This nice little area here to our right is actually one of the U.S. Post Office's major mail sorting facilities. And coming up here, both sides is fun times office buildings, just lots and lots of office buildings. Beyond this is the entrances to both the major highways here, the 495 and the Northern State. But we're not going to get that far. Right over here at the sign for Four Food Studios, which is a place I like to go, is our turnoff for my hilarious place of work. Note that I use the word hilarious in a mildly sarcastic manner. Although some days, I tell you. And I like this part of my commute because suddenly all the hustle and bustle is gone. It's a couple of nice, smooth roads, tree-lined. I think it's a nice little area. It kind of masks the hidden drudgery of office work. Makes you smile in the summer. In the winter it's a little depressing because it's just endless bare branches, but in the summer foliage makes it worth it. It actually looks pretty great in the fall as well. Everything's changing colors. And we have had camera hilarity again. Oh boy. I'm getting the feeling that my cell phone camera is gonna be where I get the best video from, even though it's angled oddly because it's just a flat slab kind of form factor, but it hasn't fallen over once, so I guess we'll see. And this is the last turn onto the street where the work is located. And here we are. Oh, and here comes this gigantic speed bump. This has got to be the biggest speed bump I have ever seen in my entire life, rivaled only by the one on the other side of the parking lot. And I'm glad we were able to navigate that without the cameras going flying, which is always a nice bonus. And there's our company basketball hoop, which apparently gets a lot of use after 10 p.m., which is a little odd. Recent fun fact I found out. My shift ends earlier than that, but I'm thinking one day I should work a little overtime and just kind of swing by and see what's going on there. Wow. And here we are in sunny Long Island.